Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, only my virtual friends should be watching this video because the other fourth grade students are doing this with their homeroom teacher. So let's get started for today. Just a reminder, tomorrow you'll have your place value test. So today we're just doing some review, going over it. Along the way, if you're solving something and you're like, ooh, I don't really remember how to do this, shoot me an email or your homeroom teacher an email so we can fix it, because tomorrow on the test, you have to do it all by yourself, okay? So at home, if you don't have a whiteboard or your place value chart, I would suggest doing paper and pencil. Tomorrow when you take the test, I'll need to see your work. You'll have to email me pictures of your work wherever you're doing it on. So remember that. Let's get in the habit of showing our work for math. Let's get started with our review. It says, solve using a tape diagram to show your thinking. The cider mill sold 937 donuts. They sold 294 sugar donuts. They sold 305 maple donuts. The rest were chocolate. How many chocolate did they sell? So I want you to pause your video and start. You should be doing roadblocks on these slides, underlining important information, and then start doing your tape diagram. Then check back with me to compare my tape diagram with yours. Awesome. So based on the information we had a total of 937 donuts. We knew about the sugar, we knew about the maple, but we have no idea about the chocolate. Based on this information, how are we going to figure out that chocolate? Hopefully in your mind, you're realizing we kind of have a few steps to do before we can solve this answer. First, let's figure out, well, how many donuts did they sell? We have to figure out the sugar plus the maple. So what I did was I kind of made an equation. We're going to have to add the sugar plus the maple, and whatever we get from that, we're going to subtract it from our total amount, and that will give us the chocolate. So when we added our sugar and our maple, that gave us a sum of 599 donuts. But total, we had 937. If you didn't do this already, go ahead and find that difference to tell us how many they have. All right, friends, so when you subtracted that to find your difference for the chocolate, you should have 338. So total, the cider mill sold 338 chocolate donuts. To double check our work, we could add 338 plus 305 plus 294. And if we were correct, we would get a sum of 937 donuts. Awesome, let's keep moving. Now we're going to round this number to these three different place values. You can use whatever strategy works for you. If you'd like to do the standard algorithm, 0 to 4, stay on the floor, 5 to 9, climb the vine, or you can do the number line, the vertical number line. I'm going to start and I'm going to do the first one with you, just to kind of get our memory going. So we rewrite our number. I'm going to do the standard algorithm. I'm rounding to the nearest hundred. So I'm going to underline the hundreds place. I look to the right and I say my riddle. 0 to 4, it's a 4. So I'm going to stay on the floor. The numbers that stay are the one that's underlined and all the ones before it. And then after, they become big, fat, juicy zeros. So our correct answer is 168,000. Okay? Now you can go ahead and do the nearest 1,000 and then round to the nearest 10,000. Again, go back to that first number to do it. Good luck. Pause your video and try it. Okay. Ooh. I don't know why this one I had a 5 there. Sorry. Here are your answers. If you want to take a minute and check those, and then we'll keep moving. We're going to move on to our patterns of 10. So what I want to remind you with our patterns of 10 is first you want to convert them. So I'm going to start here with this first one. We have 8 tens times 10. So what you need to do is you need to convert or change those 8 tens. All right, so as I was saying, you're going to convert or change it. So here we have 8 tens. So first, before we even solve anything, we need to convert or change the 8 tens. So 8 tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So truly, I have 80 times 10. I remember back to the beginning of the year, we did that place value chart. Every time we multiply by 10, it's getting bigger by 1 place value. So 80 times 10 is 800. Or you could always do the little trick I like, which is 8 times 1 is 8. And I have 2 zeros, so I put back 2 zeros. Go ahead and try this with 800 times 10. I didn't do this one. I feel like you could do that one on your own, but take a second. Don't forget to convert this first. Okay, good luck. I forgot to tell you to pause your video, so I hope you paused your video. Here we go. Our answers. We have 80, 800, 8,000, and 80,000. But what I want you to do is I want you to pause your video and double check that you converted that first factor correctly. When it says 8,000s, did you multiply 8,000 times 10? So check that out for me. Then we're going to move on to comparing. All right, so with comparing, what we like to do first is we have 2 different forms here. We have unit form and we have the expanded form. So before we even compare anything, let's just convert them to the same form. I like to convert them to standard form, just the typical way we see numbers. So 50,000. So that means I have 1,000 50 times. So if I was going to put that in standard form, that would be 50,000. And now I'm comparing that to 5,000 plus 400 plus 30 plus 4. So I have 5,434. I like to put them on top of each other so I can easily see. When we compare, we start in the biggest place value. I could easily see in the 10,000s place that 5 10,000s is bigger than nothing. So I don't have to do anything else. I know that alligator is going to eat the bigger number, and the bigger number is 50,000. Okay? Nice job. Let's try. Oh, here's your answer. Sorry. So let's keep moving with review. So we did comparing, we did patterns of 10. Let's go with commas, my favorite, because I love to dance. Cha, 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 slide. Cha, 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 slide. So we start at the right. I'll do the first one for you. I'm going to change up my color. We're going to do cha, 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 slide. Okay, so if I was to rewrite that, I would have 456,789. Notice the comma in between the thousands and the hundreds. Go ahead and you try with the cha, cha, cha slide, and then check back with me. So pause your video, please. All right, friends, here's your answers if you want to take a minute to check those out. And hopefully today was all pretty review for you. If you're having any questions, feel free to reach out to me. There'll definitely be some adding questions and subtracting. Kind of like our bell work today and today's exit ticket are just examples of questions you'll see tomorrow. Again, showing your work is huge, so you can take the time to double check. What I need you to do now is to go to your exit ticket in Schoology. And just remember, tomorrow is your place value test. Good luck. Thanks, guys.